Hey, it's Dan talking, and this is another one that's not written down as just something that I was thinking up in my head, and it's something that I think about often, and it's something that I endorse and try to encourage people with, and that's the value of choice and the choice of value, and I'll explain what that means. So in life, there are things that present itself to us in all kinds of scenarios, in all kinds of situations, all kinds of things. And each of them take a little piece of our mind. Imagine your mind as like spaces, little spaces, little boxes. I know boxes is often used as far as like psychology and stuff like that. Your brain is where you store all that stuff. And each time these scenarios come in, they take a piece of that. And depending on the value that you place on it, it takes more of that space. And depending what is actually in your head, will actually end up affecting you, coming out, causing emotions and stress and whatever else. And with that, there's all kinds of different scenarios. Some are positive. Some are not so positive. Some are tricky to figure out. Some are easy to figure out. Some seem like they're hard to figure out. And some seem like they're easy to figure out. It's just the complexities there. And this is why I think it's good to reflect on what is actually happening in our lives and what are these scenarios and what's actually going on. And to consider how much thought do we really need to give these things. And I want to bring up this this theme of value, because like that tagline or title, whatever you want to call it, that I was mentioning, the value of choice. Always remember that we as autonomous, free-thinking individuals, that we've been given choice. And having choice is very powerful. What are you going to choose? What are you going to choose today? When you wake up today, what are you going to choose? And I know like that's a very vague, but it's just the power of choice. You have the choice. What are you going to choose? You can choose to eat McDonald's, or you can choose to eat Burger King, or you can go something healthier. These are the choices you make. And this is how life goes. And with that, you can't always choose what thoughts come into your mind, but what are you going to choose to do about it? What are you going to choose to do about that thought? And but at the same time, because I'm bringing up this theme of value, you also can choose value. You choose how much of what is going into your mind is going to take a lot of that valuable space up here. And it's worth considering what isn't and what is. Sometimes you might find yourself deeply troubled, but have you considered how much value does it really have? Can you rationally come up with why it isn't? And I think that's well worth it, because it's taking up space up here, and it could be causing people turmoil and despair and obsessive thinking when you know it doesn't even need to be there in the first place. That's a great place to be if you can figure that out. Is that a situation worth what I'm going through? Is it worth my space? Is it worth my mental space? I can choose that worth. Sometimes it's trickier said than done, but oftentimes you can actually come up with reasonable, rational reasons or ways that its value can diminish to the point where it's just a little crumb, and to the point where it's not even something I consider. Let's say for example there is someone like a bully or something, right? And I've talked about this before, and I won't get too into it because of course there's teasing or just someone being mean, and then like complete harassment. Okay, so we're just going to take that bully scenario lightly. Okay, but let's just say there's someone mean, you know, and then you understand that there's all kinds of different people in your life. You know, I'd hope to think that most people have someone in their life who's looking to have some type of positive influence, some type of positive impact, some type of positive relationship with them. And let's take a step back and see how much value they're providing you. Are they people that actually encourage? Okay, well let's kind of go through it as an example. Okay, this and this and this person, yeah, I think they are. Do they show you the kind of love that you feel like you need? Yeah, I think they do. They're very supportive and they show me love. I know that they care. Are they people who are looking to have at least some kind of routine of being there and around you? So yeah, I mean, they're there and I appreciate them. Now with that, understand you've just allowed yourself to see the value with this person. Now let's say there's another person. They're being mean to you. Maybe they even tease you. They think your hair looks funny. They think your shirt looks funny. Well, as annoying as that is, let's take a look at this. What value are they providing you? Nothing. Are they looking to uplift you? Well, no. Are they looking to encourage you? Well, no. Are they looking to see you prosper? Are they looking to see you do great things? Are they looking to see you achieve? Are they looking to see you thrive? No. Well, guess what? There's no value there. Now, and I know it's easier said than done, but, and this is not just people, but scenarios. Is this scenario is this scenario so valuable that I need to ponder on it over and over? Is this scenario worth troubling me? Let's take a look at the value. I get to choose that value. You get to choose that value. And I know it's easier said than done, and life is complicated. But sometimes when we are faced with a scenario, understand, sometimes that value is really down here, but we've allowed ourselves to keep it up here. My friends, sometimes it's just down there, and you just got to realize it. It's down there. It's not that important. For example, just my example, we've been able to clearly identify that there's some value over here, but really there's no value over there. So am I gonna keep a lot of space for what's not valuable up here? Think of like a house, and then you have like bags of garbage. You're not gonna keep a whole ton of space to just throw garbage there, and it's just steaming up and stinking up your house. No, you want to keep room for the good stuff. Keep room for things that are valuable, like your couch that you bought for a lot of money because it's a good quality couch and it's comfortable. And you can go sit in it. Oh, there's a lot of value for this couch. And the same things with scenarios, thoughts, situations, whatever it may be. If it's not providing you a sense of value, or if you can rationally come up with why there is no value to it, it doesn't need to be taking up your mental space and potentially stinking up, like that garbage scenario, stinking up your mind, because it doesn't need to be there. Take the garbage, it doesn't need to be inside. Just throw it out. And eventually, the garbage doesn't stay out in the front. The garbage truck comes, takes it away, and it's gone. It's over. And we can do that with a lot of our thoughts. We can. And I hope these thoughts came out properly. See, sometimes doing these on the fly, it's fun, and because it's stuff I'm thinking about just while I'm working and stuff like that. But so again, the value of choice and the choice of value. So the value of choice is the fact that being able to choose is valuable. It's amazing. We are free thinking individuals with free will. We can choose. And then the choice of value, we can choose what to value. What are we valuing? What kind of thoughts are we placing a lot of value on? And can we consider that it's actually not that valuable? So hopefully this turned out good. Maybe I'll talk about this kind of thing again, because I know a lot of things are related to stuff like this, and I think this is a huge one. Let's choose what to value. Let's choose to properly assess what is valuable and what isn't, and choose that it is or not. And I think there's a bit of freedom to be had in that, I think. All right. Well, that's another video pulling into the driveway. Thanks for listening, guys. Till next time.